Some cancers don't begin with what you eat or drink, but with an infection you may not even know you have. It may sound surprising, but certain viruses and bacteria can silently damage the body for years before cancer develops. The good news is that many of these cancers can be prevented. Welcome to episode 7 of our cancer prevention series. I'm your host, and today we'll explore the hidden connection between inflammation, and cancer and the simple steps you can take to protect yourself. Most infections come and go, but some stay in the body for years, causing ongoing inflammation and damage to healthy cells. Over time, that damage can increase the risk of cancer. One of the most common is the human papillomavirus, also known as HPV. It can cause cervical cancer and is also linked to cancers of the throat, anus, penis, vulva, and vagina. Hepatitis B and hepatitis C are viruses that attack the liver, which may eventually lead to liver cancer. Hepatitis B and hepatitis C are viruses that attack the liver. If left untreated, they can cause long-term liver damage, which may eventually lead to liver cancer. Another important infection is Helicobacter pylori, often called H. pylori. This bacterium lives in the stomach and, if not treated, can increase the risk of stomach cancer in some people. One of the most powerful tools in cancer prevention is something many people don't immediately think about: a vaccine. The HPV vaccine helps protect against the types of HPV that cause most cervical cancers and several other cancers. It works best when given before exposure to the virus, which is why it's recommended for adolescents, but it can also benefit some adults, depending on age and individual circumstances. The hepatitis B vaccine protects against a virus that can lead to liver cancer. Vaccination is a simple step that can provide long-term protection. If you or someone you know hasn't been vaccinated, speak with a healthcare provider about whether these vaccines are appropriate. Inflammation is your body's natural way of fighting injury and infection, but when inflammation becomes chronic, it can slowly damage healthy tissues and increase the risk of diseases, including some cancers. You can help reduce chronic inflammation by eating a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats, staying physically active, maintaining a healthy weight, getting enough sleep, avoiding tobacco, and limiting alcohol. Most importantly, don't ignore persistent infections or symptoms. Seek medical care early. Cancer prevention isn't only about avoiding harmful habits. It's also about preventing and treating infections before they cause lasting damage. Get vaccinated when recommended. Treat chronic infections early. Take care of your body every day. These simple actions can make a lasting difference to your health. If this episode taught you something new, please share it with your family and friends. You never know whose life this information could change. I'm your host, and I'll see you in episode 8, where we'll discuss one of the most powerful tools in the fight against cancer: screening and early detection. We'll talk about why finding cancer early can save lives and what screenings you should know about. Until next time, remember, prevention is your greatest protection.